Mike.
Hey, solid green, huh?
Yeah.
Hopefully
we got audio this week. Hopefully.
Well, we hope. We'll see about that.
Apologies. If you caught some of our earlier videos where the mics were sketching out on us, we had our intern, the AV kid, come fix it up. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I just got this. I don't know. I wasn't going to even buy it.
But it's Maker's Mark.
I know, that's why I wasn't going to buy it.
Mm.
The 2024 was fine.
Average.
It was fine, but they all taste similar to me.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which ones. I've got
you got
the
a bunch of
2020 that's not even open. It's that's the one that kind of started it all. Actually, 2019.
COVID.
But yeah, but all of the wood finishing series is they've all just been so similar to me that I continue to buy them, and I told myself I was done buying them, and so
And here we are.
Yeah.
With 2025, we're gonna crack it open.
Well, this one is the Keeper's Release Bold Oak Toasted Sweetness is what they say. It comes in at 109.3 proof. This is finished with 10 virgin oak staves. That sounds... Oh, I'm sorry. All I heard was 10 virgin.
Yeah. We're in the gutter, as always, here in the Thin Blue Whiskey Studios.
We are without Jay again. Listen, summertime is really tough for him.
Tough.
And his kids are getting older, and it is like baseball season.
A lot of competing interests for our friends. So we're forging ahead, as always, but... Ooh.
Decent.
Nice. Thanks, Mike. Is that a Thin Blue Whiskey Glencairn glass you've got there?
It is.
Oh,
It's one of our OG Glencairns. Yep. We also have some fancy I make poor decisions. We can't make too many poor decisions. I got things to do tonight.
I don't, but I'll be courteous. Thank you.
Now, I have heard some reviews of this one say that this one's pretty good. So it might be kind of fun to put the 24 and 25 up against each other at some point. But I will say, it smells good.
It smells sweet, like you would expect.
Yeah.
A Maker's Mark product is all, at least in my limited experience.
I am getting a little bit of almost a toasty thing, almost graham crackery, vanilla. It's almost like if you were to make a s'mores without the chocolate.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Definitely, just sweet overall, like campfire, candy sweet.
I think this one would be good on a. Not that we're going to have very many cool evenings coming up, but here it's going to be hotter than
we're in air
Satan's
conditioner
taint.
mode. Yeah.
But I will say that I think that this might go fairly well with a cool evening around a campfire. It just has that vibe to it.
It's got it's a full flavor. It's a really complex taste.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oak for sure on the palate, but it's sweet. It hits sweet oak first, and it does kind of get a little bit.
I'm getting some honey kind of on the finish, and a little bit of the top of my mouth.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's a little sweeter than what I normally would jam on, but
so do you get the oak?
Not really. That's the weird part. And normally that sticks out like a sore thumb to me. I can't get past the sweetness, the honey, the vanilla.
Yeah.
Which is, it's okay.
It's definitely a honey sweet. It's not a dark sweet.
Nope. But no, I'm not picking up much on the oak side.
There comes across as on the nose a little bit of a fruit, but I'm gonna say the fruit is like a pitted fruit, almost maybe apricot-y. But it doesn't really transition. I'm trying to look for maybe that note that makes it stand out, as a little bit different. It's caramel, it's honey, it's vanilla.
Yeah,
it's bourbon. But
yeah, congratulations. You've narrowed it down to almost all of them. It's good. It's just a little sweet.
This is release 2 of 5. So I don't know when the next one's going to hit. Well, unless, I guess 2026, I suppose. Maybe so. They redid their wood finishing series like a couple of years ago. A lot of people thought that they were going to be done, and then they came out with whatever number 1 of 5 was, the heart release.
Okay.
And then this one is the keepers.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of cool.
I suppose it'll run through 24, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
We got something to look forward to.
I'm going to say that going solely off memory, this is better than last year's.
Okay.
Did you have last
year's?
year's?
If you're asking the wrong guy. I don't remember last week, let alone last year.
I would say it's 65, 70 bucks, I think, in that ballpark. I would say this is pretty good.
Yeah.
I might recommend this.
I would go with it. You know, if you're a Maker's Mark homer.
If you like Maker's Mark.
Yeah, you're going to love this one.
You're going to love this one.
Yep. It's just a better version, a little more complex version of their $40 stuff, kind of the entry level. But
there seems to be just a little bit of a spice.
There is
note, like it's an oak spice, barrel spice on the finish that's kind of starting to come through and say hello. It's very sweet, but there is some aspects to this that kind of go take you on a little bit of a ride.
I get a little bit of the proof. I mean, it's only 109, but to me, that's kind of on the upper end of where I dabble. So I'm digging it.
Yeah. So
I'd give this one a thumbs up, which I know for me. Shit. Whoa.
I'm gonna say this one's a recommend. Let us know. Drop it in the comments. What do you guys think specifically about this compared to last year's release? I have last year's. Maybe that would be something fun that we can do with Jay when he comes back, is maybe blind him up and see. But based on what I can remember, let us know. Is the 25 release indeed better than last year's release? That'd be
a good one.
Yep.
Crowd and participation encouraged.
That's right. And we'll see you next time right here on Thin Blue Whiskey.